more complicated than it looks, unfortunately, but what you see in yesterday's vote is that Parliament is trying to reassert control. And of course, many people voted to leave the European Union because they valued British Parliament over the role of the European Parliament, and so they said we want to take back control, and that's what Parliament did yesterday. Now, it's only a stepping stone, it's not a major legal step, but what we saw yesterday was the decision by Parliament to take back control of the order book, and that means that today legislation will be tabled not by the government, as is usually the case, but by the MPs, and this will be a bill to delay Brexit until the end of December, unless Parliament says we should go ahead with a no-deal Brexit on the 31st of October. The crucial issue is, of course, in fact, it's not in the UK's gift to say we want an extension. We'll have to ask the EU for an extension. Much closer to the Brexit party. Normally, you would expect the opposition to say, yes, bring it on, because we want to have a general election, because we want to win, because we want to become the next government. However, what's interesting this time is that the opposition parties are united in saying we will not vote in favour of calling for a general election at the moment, for the simple reason that they talk about sequencing. Now, sequencing doesn't sound very exciting, but what they say is we must take a no-deal Brexit off the table first. That's what the bill is trying to do at the moment. And then they will agree to having a general election. They will vote in favour of it, so that Boris Johnson gets a 2/3 majority. They will vote in favour of it, but only if it takes place at a time when we won't accidentally fall out of the European Union. There's a real irony about this, of course, because in the referendum, a lot of people said they voted leave because they wanted to take back control to the Westminster Parliament. And now what we're seeing, the narrative that's being developed, is direct democracy through referendum versus representative democracy through MPs. We're in highly uncharted waters. Nobody knows what's going to happen next. So what we can say has happened is that the Parliament, the MPs, have been able to take back control of the rule book. That means that they will table this bill today. But the bill has got to pass through the House of Commons, which of course is already not certain, and then it's got to pass through the House of Lords. And while the Lords is predominantly Remain, there are a lot of peers, Lords, who are in favour of Brexit and who do not like this bill, and they will try to filibuster. And filibuster is the jargon term for talking, so a bill runs out of time.